Can you ask him to call me? Can you ask him to call me? Yes, of courses. Yes, of courses. Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet? Yes, I have a cat. Yes, I have a cat. What time do you usually go to bed? What time do you usually go to bed? After midnight. After midnight. What countries do you like to visit? What countries do you like to visit? I'd like to visit Korea. I'd like to visit Korea. What countries you have been to? What countries you have been to? I've been to many countries. I've been to many countries. Have you ever been China? Have you ever been China? Yes, I went there last month. Yes, I went there last month. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm going to shopping. I'm going to shopping. What time does it start? What time does it start? It starts at 10 a.m. It starts at 10 a.m. Excuse me, do you work here? Excuse me, do you work here? Yes, can I help you? Yes, can I help you? How was that movies? How was that movies? It was very interesting. It was very interesting. Should we have dinner at home? Should we have dinner at home? No, let's go to a restaurant. No, let's go to a restaurant. Can you repeat that, please? Can you repeat that, please? Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. How's the weather? How's the weather? It is cold and windy. It is cold and windy. May I have your passport, please? May I have your passport, please? Yes, of course. Here you are. Yes, of course. Here you are. Can you offer me any discount? Can you offer me any discount? I can't offer you that discount. I can't offer you that discount. How do you get to work? How do you get to work? I usually drive my car. I usually drive my car. Have you been waiting long? Have you been waiting long? Only a few minutes. Only a few minutes. What is your major? What is your major? My major is computer science. Your name? What is your name? My name is Michael. My name is Michael. Where are you from? Where are you from? I come from Australia. I come from Australia. Where do you live? Where do you live? I live in New York. I live in New York. How old are you? How old are you? I am 25 years old. I am 25 years old. What do you do? What do you do? I'm a real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent. What is your phone number? What is your phone number? My phone number is 223-094-3398. My phone number is 223-094-3398. Who do you live with? Who do you live with? I live with my brother. I live with my brother. What's your favorite author? What's your favorite author? My favorite author is James Clear. My favorite author is James Clear. Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Yes, I can speak English. Yes, I can speak English. How long have you learned English? How long have you learned English? I've been learning English for many years. I've been learning English for many years. Why do you study English? Why do you study English? Because it's very important to get a job. Because it's very important to get a job. Do you know where the subway is? Do you know where the subway is? Sure, it's over there. Sure, it's over there. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes, I'm starving. Yes, I'm starving. What would you like to eat? What would you like to eat? I'd like a hamburger. I'd like a hamburger. What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? I'd like a cup of tea, please. I'd like a cup of tea, please. Would you like anything else? Would you like anything else? No, thank you. No, thank you. What time are you leaving? What time are you leaving? I'm going to leave around 5 o'clock. I'm going to leave around 5 o'clock. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough money? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How much money do you have? How much money do you have? $100. $100. How much does it cost? How much does it cost? It's $25. It's $25. Do you know the address? Do you know the address? Yes, the address is 254 Main Street. Yes, the address is 254 Main Street. Can you write it down for me, please? Can you write it down for me, please? No problem. No problem. How long does it take to get there? How long does it take to get there? It takes 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes. Is it close to the subway station? Is it close to the subway station? Yes, it's very close. Yes, it's very close. What are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? I'm going camping. I'm going camping. How often do you go camping? How often do you go camping? Once a month. Once a month. Would you fill in this form, please? Would you fill in this form, please? Certainly. Certainly. Would you mind waiting a moment? Would you mind waiting a moment? Not at all. Not at all. Do you mind if I smoke? Do you mind if I smoke? I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't. Do you want more apple juice? Do you want more apple juice? No, thanks. No, thanks. Could you tell me the time, please? Could you tell me the time, please? Yes, it's 9:10. Yes, it's 9:10. Do you like watching television? Do you like watching television? Not very much. Not very much. Would you like to borrow my new sweater? Would you like to borrow my new sweater? That would be great, thanks. That would be great, thanks. How much do I owe you for dinner? How much do I owe you for dinner? Don't worry about it, it's on me. Don't worry about it, it's on me. How much does the parking meter take? How much does the parking meter take? It's 25 cents for 30 minutes. It's 25 cents for 30 minutes. Have you seen Jenny and Clara? Have you seen Jenny and Clara? I think they're at the shopping mall. I think they're at the shopping mall. Do you have any cream for the coffee? Do you have any cream for the coffee? No, I don't. No, I don't. Are my purple socks in the laundry? Are my purple socks in the laundry? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What are we going to eat for breakfast? What are we going to eat for breakfast? How about some steamed buns and some fried eggs? How about some steamed buns and some fried eggs? What would you like to order, sir? What would you like to order, sir? I'll have chicken salad. I'll have chicken salad. How do you want your hamburger? How do you want your hamburger? I'd like pickles and cheese, but no catsup. I'd like pickles and cheese, but no catsup. Do you want soup or salad? Do you want soup or salad? I'd prefer salad. I'd prefer salad. Where is the library? Where is the library? Don't worry, I'll take you there. Don't worry, I'll take you there. How often do you eat out, Mike? How often do you eat out, Mike? Almost 5 times a week. Almost 5 times a week. Where did you find that great picture? Where did you find that great picture? I got it at a yard sale. I got it at a yard sale. Do you want to go out Friday night? Do you want to go out Friday night? I'd love to, but I can't. I'd love to, but I can't. How often do you work out? How often do you work out? I try to get a little exercise every day. I try to get a little exercise every day. What's today date? What's today date? It's the 9th of December. It's the 9th of December. Are you free tomorrow? Are you free tomorrow? Yes, I'm free tomorrow. Yes, I'm free tomorrow. Would you like have a dinner with me? Would you like have a dinner with me? Yes, that would be nice. Yes, that would be nice. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? I'm coming back on the 15th. I'm coming back on the 15th. What does she do for work? What does she do for work? She's lawyer. She's lawyer. Excuse me, is there a supermarket near here? Excuse me, is there a supermarket near here? Yes, there is a supermarket nearby. Yes, there is a supermarket nearby. Did you go to Amsterdam? Did you go to Amsterdam? No, I didn't go there. No, I didn't go there. Where did you buy it? Where did you buy it? At the mall on 7th Main Street. At the mall on 7th Main Street. Do you take credit cards? Do you take credit cards? Yes, we accepted Visa and MasterCard. Yes, we accepted Visa and MasterCard. What do you want to do tonight? What do you want to do tonight? I'd like to go see a movie. I'd like to go see a movie. How do you like the food? How do you like the food? It tastes really great. It tastes really great. How's the weather there today? How's the weather there today? It's really cold. It's really cold. Where are you going now? Where are you going now? I'm going to the party. I'm going to the party. Did you get the mail yet? Did you get the mail yet? Yes, I picked it up this morning. Yes, I picked it up this morning. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No, not very clearly. No, not very clearly. Do you know how to play the piano? Do you know how to play the piano? Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Where does your wife work? Where does your wife work? She works for a travel company. She works for a travel company. When would you like to meet? When would you like to meet? Let's meet at 4:30 p.m. Let's meet at 4:30 p.m. Are you going to the party? Are you going to the party? No, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. Do you know her? Do you know her? I've never met her before. I've never met her before. Do you play any sports? Do you play any sports? Yes, I play tennis. Yes, I play tennis. Where have you been? Where have you been? I went to the gym to work out. I went to the gym to work out. Do you want me to come over tonight? Do you want me to come over tonight? No, thank you. No, thank you. Are you still angry, Mike? Are you still angry, Mike? Don't even mention that name to me. Don't even mention that name to me. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? Whose turn is it to do the dishes? Not mine. I did the dishes last night. Not mine. I did the dishes last night. Don't you get paid tomorrow? Don't you get paid tomorrow? Yes, I do get paid tomorrow. Yes, I do get paid tomorrow. Why are you so wet? Why are you so wet? I got caught in a thunderstorm. I got caught in a thunderstorm. Where do we get off the freeway? Where do we get off the freeway? I think we take this exit. I think we take this exit. Are you ready to go now? Are you ready to go now? Just give me another minute. Just give me another minute. Are you going to be there? Are you going to be there? No, I won't. No, I won't. What kind of test do you have to take? What kind of test do you have to take? It's a test on new business practices. It's a test on new business practices. Do you play video games? Do you play video games? No, I don't play video games. No, I don't play video games. Can you fix it? Can you fix it? I can fix it. I can fix it. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? My favorite food is sushi. My favorite food is sushi. Are you going on vacation? Are you going on vacation? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What do you cook? What do you cook? I love making cakes. I love making cakes. Do you have any children? Do you have any children? Yes, I have 3 sons. Yes, I have 3 sons. How was your vacation? How was your vacation? It was very fun. It was very fun. Do you remember me from school? Do you remember me from school? I'm sorry, I don't remember you. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. How heavy is this box? How heavy is this box? It weighs 7 kilos. It weighs 7 kilos. Do you mind if I open the window? Do you mind if I open the window? Please don't. It's too cold. Please don't. It's too cold. Would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything to drink? Yes, I'd like a cup of coffee. Yes, I'd like a cup of coffee. Can I pay in cash? Can I pay in cash? Sorry, we only accept credit cards. Sorry, we only accept credit cards. Did you lie to me? Did you lie to me? I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you. Are you single or married? Are you single or married? I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. What do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? I like reading books and watching TV. I like reading books and watching TV. How many languages do you speak? How many languages do you speak? I can speak English and Korean. I can speak English and Korean. What time does the store close? What time does the store close? It opens at 8 a.m. and closes at 10 p.m. It opens at 8 a.m. and closes at 10 p.m. Do you have a reservation? Do you have a reservation? Yes, I made a reservation for 7:30 tonight. Yes, I made a reservation for 7:30 tonight. Are you ready to order? Are you ready to order? We are still not ready to order. We are still not ready to order. Do you rent an apartment? Do you rent an apartment? Yes, I rent an apartment. Yes, I rent an apartment. How much is the rent? How much is the rent? It's $500 a month. It's $500 a month. What kind of car do you drive? What kind of car do you drive? I drive an SUV. I drive an SUV. What is your teacher's name? What is your teacher's name? My teacher's name is Mr. Smith. My teacher's name is Mr. Smith. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. My favorite color is purple. Where did you learn English? Where did you learn English? I learned it at school. I learned it at school. What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? I went to the movies. I went to the movies. What time do you get off work? What time do you get off work? I get off after 5 p.m. I get off after 5 p.m. How long have you been here? How long have you been here? I've been here for a week. I've been here for a week. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? It was really fun. It was really fun. Who would you like to speak to? Who would you like to speak to? I would like to speak to Clara. I would like to speak to Clara. What time does the flight leave? What time does the flight leave? It leaves at 6. It leaves at 6. Why haven't you called? Why haven't you called? I lost my cell phone. I lost my cell phone. How has the weather been? How has the weather been? It's been very rainy. It's been very rainy. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. How did you do on your last exam? How did you do on your last exam? I did very well. I did very well. What kind of room would you like? What kind of room would you like? I'd like a single room, please. I'd like a single room, please. What's the purpose of your trip? What's the purpose of your trip? I'm here on business. I'm here on business. Do you need help? Do you need help? Yes, if you don't mind. Yes, if you don't mind. Can I try it on somewhere? Can I try it on somewhere? The fitting room is in the left corner. The fitting room is in the left corner. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. What kind of movies do you like? What kind of movies do you like? I like to watch action movies. I like to watch action movies. Can you tell me where he lives? Can you tell me where he lives? Yes, he lives in New York. Yes, he lives in New York. How would you like your steak? How would you like your steak? Medium rare, please. Medium rare, please. When do you get up every day? When do you get up every day? I usually get up at 7 o'clock. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. Where were you last week? Where were you last week? I was in Singapore. I was in Singapore. When will you finish work? When will you finish work? I will finish around 5 p.m. I will finish around 5 p.m. Do you like any outdoor activities? Do you like any outdoor activities? Yes, I like to go camping. Yes, I like to go camping. Do you like writing letters or emails? Do you like writing letters or emails? I'd prefer writing emails. I'd prefer writing emails. Will this shirt fit me? Will this shirt fit me? No, try a different size shirt. No, try a different size shirt. How often do you travel? How often do you travel? Twice a year. Twice a year. What's your favorite magazine? What's your favorite magazine? My favorite is New York Times. My favorite is New York Times.
I can't go out tonight. I can't go out tonight. We learned about the geography of Australia. We learned about the geography of Australia. We must try to spend less money. We must try to spend less money. Can you pass the salt, please? Can you pass the salt, please? Steve's gone out to walk the dogs. Steve's gone out to walk the dogs. She accepted the job offer. She accepted the job offer. We got lost on the way home. We got lost on the way home. I can't find the file I created yesterday. I can't find the file I created yesterday. There's so little choice. There's so little choice. The museum is just 6 blocks away. The museum is just 6 blocks away. She drives a red sports car. She drives a red sports car. He watches a lot of TV. He watches a lot of TV. I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm sorry, what did you say? He bought a new laptop. He bought a new laptop. The office is a half-hour drive away. The office is a half-hour drive away. Pets aren't allowed in this hotel. Pets aren't allowed in this hotel. I've kept a diary for 12 years now. I've kept a diary for 12 years now. I invited him to the meeting but he declined. I invited him to the meeting but he declined. I agree that he should be invited. I agree that he should be invited. I've only ever loved one man. I've only ever loved one man. What time does the concert begin? What time does the concert begin? He started work at 16 in a bakery. He started work at 16 in a bakery. They spent 10 years in jail for fraud. They spent 10 years in jail for fraud. She's going to study law at university. She's going to study law at university. He took a bite out of the apple. He took a bite out of the apple. He fished out a coin from his pocket. He fished out a coin from his pocket. We spent 2 months aboard ship. We spent 2 months aboard ship. I could hear the sound of the sea. I could hear the sound of the sea. I dream of living on a tropical island. I dream of living on a tropical island. She lives and works in Southern California. She lives and works in Southern California. The stars twinkled in the clear sky. The stars twinkled in the clear sky. I have to make a phone call. I have to make a phone call. I don't remember signing a contract. I don't remember signing a contract. It made me really angry. It made me really angry. I needed some time to calm down. I needed some time to calm down. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Let me help you. Let me help you. I'll call you later. I'll call you later. I don't like him. I don't like him. What would you like to drink? What would you like to drink? I would like a cup of coffee. I would like a cup of coffee. Are you free tonight? Are you free tonight? Take me to the airport, please. Take me to the airport, please. It's very nice. It's very nice. Can I have a day off? Can I have a day off? Can you make it? Can you make it? Catch me later. Catch me later. Come in and make yourself at home. Come in and make yourself at home. Could I have the bill, please? Could I have the bill, please? Could you take a picture for me? Could you take a picture for me? How was your day? How was your day? Do you have a room available? Do you have a room available? Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Have you ever been to Japan? Have you ever been to Japan? Have you finished yet? Have you finished yet? Have you heard from Mary? Have you heard from Mary? How is it going? How is it going? How long will it take me to get there? How long will it take me to get there? I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I feel terrible about it. I feel terrible about it. I'd like to deposit some money. I'd like to deposit some money. I'd like to make a reservation. I'd like to make a reservation. I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm looking for a part-time job. I'm looking for a part-time job. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I'm late, I'm sorry. I'm late, I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. I have no idea. I have no idea. Is this seat taken? Is this seat taken? It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference. It won't take much time. It won't take much time. She's not as fat as her sister. She's not as fat as her sister. She loves playing basketball. She loves playing basketball. They don't finish the lesson until 4 o'clock. They don't finish the lesson until 4 o'clock. I can't come on Friday. I'm working. I can't come on Friday. I'm working. Paul, do you need any help? Paul, do you need any help? What would you all like to eat? What would you all like to eat? She didn't like the way he spoke to her. She didn't like the way he spoke to her. It's already 10 o'clock. It's already 10 o'clock. What do you think? What do you think? Can you tell them to be quiet? Can you tell them to be quiet? I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work. Have you seen my keys? Have you seen my keys? You needn't have waited for me. You needn't have waited for me. I need to have my hair cut. I need to have my hair cut. I wish to speak to Mr. Hennessy, please. I wish to speak to Mr. Hennessy, please. Will you do a job for me? Will you do a job for me? Can you come to my office? Can you come to my office? She always did well at school. She always did well at school. Have you done your essay yet? Have you done your essay yet? I know I left my wallet on the table. I know I left my wallet on the table. Has the post come yet? Has the post come yet? They appear very disappointed. They appear very disappointed. Enjoy your holiday in Ireland. Enjoy your holiday in Ireland. What will happen if it rains? What will happen if it rains? They've gone to watch the tennis final. They've gone to watch the tennis final. We have a break at 10 a.m. We have a break at 10 a.m. I like Sarah but I don't like her brother much. I like Sarah but I don't like her brother much. He likes telling jokes. He likes telling jokes. He looks like someone famous. He looks like someone famous. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Did you see that falling star? Did you see that falling star? Tony always seems to offend people. Tony always seems to offend people. It took us a week to paint the house. It took us a week to paint the house. What do you think about this frame? What do you think about this frame? Take what you want. Take what you want. I've been feeling great. I've been feeling great. Can you call me back before 5 p.m., please? Can you call me back before 5 p.m., please? I'll be there before dinner. I'll be there before dinner. I have to shower and change. I have to shower and change. She should go and find another job. She should go and find another job. It doesn't always work out so well. It doesn't always work out so well. May I ask you a question? May I ask you a question? May I pay by credit card? May I pay by credit card? Please accept my apology. Please accept my apology. I just need to set up an appointment. I just need to set up an appointment. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon. She is my favorite author. She is my favorite author. I went to London 2 weeks ago. I went to London 2 weeks ago. Did you need a laywear? Did you need a laywear? Please turn off the light. Please turn off the light. Can I have your passport, please? Can I have your passport, please? I'm going fishing. I'm going fishing. Don't make her angry. Don't make her angry. I have to make a complaint. I have to make a complaint. I'm surprised to see you here. I'm surprised to see you here. Do I know you? Do I know you? Can I make this up to you? Can I make this up to you? How can I apologize to you? How can I apologize to you? This is all my fault. This is all my fault. I have to get going. I have to get going. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cooking. Do you like football? Do you like football? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Let me introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate this. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help. You can blame me for this. You can blame me for this. I like Chinese food. I like Chinese food. I'm craving something to eat. I'm craving something to eat. I don't care for your opinion. I don't care for your opinion. I was thinking about going to that new place. I was thinking about going to that new place. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor. I need to be alone. I need to be alone. This is better than expected. This is better than expected. Can I give you some advice? Can I give you some advice? I'd recommend that you try to relax. I'd recommend that you try to relax. May I make a suggestion? May I make a suggestion? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Let me give you a bit of advice. Let me give you a bit of advice. Please accept my warmest congratulations. Please accept my warmest congratulations. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. I have had it up to here with this guy. I have had it up to here with this guy. I'm going to complain about this. I'm going to complain about this. I will not accept this situation. I will not accept this situation. Do you want to come? Do you want to come? Thanks for the invitation. Thanks for the invitation. Do you want to get some lunch? Do you want to get some lunch? What are you doing later? What are you doing later? I'd like to see you again. I'd like to see you again. Would you like to get dinner sometime? Would you like to get dinner sometime? When can I see you again? When can I see you again? She has to turn it down. She has to turn it down. I need to borrow your computer. I need to borrow your computer. Can I see that book? Can I see that book? You're requested to be in court next week. You're requested to be in court next week. Why don't you just request some help at work? Why don't you just request some help at work? Could you give me a hand with this box? Could you give me a hand with this box? Would you mind being a little bit quieter? Would you mind being a little bit quieter? I'll keep thinking about it. I'll keep thinking about it. Do you know what you're doing after graduation? Do you know what you're doing after graduation? I couldn't say for sure. I couldn't say for sure. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I have no idea where my shoes are. I have no idea where my shoes are. I swear this is the truth. I swear this is the truth. I'm writing a letter. I'm writing a letter. I have a new house. I have a new house. Please wait a minute. Please wait a minute. I'll be staying for 3 weeks. I'll be staying for 3 weeks. This is my first time. This is my first time. What do you have? What do you have? It's under the table. It's under the table. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother you. Can I use your phone? Can I use your phone? What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? I don't like to watch movies. I don't like to watch movies. Can you give me directions? Can you give me directions? What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal? Why do you want to learn English? Why do you want to learn English? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Have you got a car? Have you got a car? I usually wake up at 5:30 a.m. I usually wake up at 5:30 a.m. We're going to Japan next week. We're going to Japan next week. Do you think he'd mind if I borrowed his book? Do you think he'd mind if I borrowed his book? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? This machine is easy to use. This machine is easy to use. Why didn't you consult me about this? Why didn't you consult me about this? Could you pass me that book? Could you pass me that book? I want to go to the store. I want to go to the store. Don't ask Andrew, he won't know. Don't ask Andrew, he won't know. Did Steve get the promotion he wanted? Did Steve get the promotion he wanted? I admit that I was wrong. I admit that I was wrong. I don't think she's that good. I don't think she's that good. I thought the meal was delicious. I thought the meal was delicious. The film didn't end till 11 o'clock. The film didn't end till 11 o'clock. I can't wait until the summer holidays begin. I can't wait until the summer holidays begin. I'll send it by email. I'll send it by email. She bought a teapot for her sister. She bought a teapot for her sister. I haven't seen him in 5 years. I haven't seen him in 5 years. The finals take place from 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. The finals take place from 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. The river flows from east to west. The river flows from east to west. John's wife died 10 years ago. John's wife died 10 years ago. It's going to snow again soon. It's going to snow again soon. I'll give you a call at about 6 o'clock. I'll give you a call at about 6 o'clock. You'll have to let me know when it arrives. You'll have to let me know when it arrives. They won't tell us very much until January. They won't tell us very much until January. I might go to Japan for a month to study Japanese. I might go to Japan for a month to study Japanese. May I ask your address? May I ask your address? I should go home now. I should go home now. She'd prefer not to drive at night. She'd prefer not to drive at night. Does it matter if I leave my computer on all night? Does it matter if I leave my computer on all night? Our car got stolen last night. Our car got stolen last night. I'm trying to help him look for a new bike. I'm trying to help him look for a new bike. I look forward to your reply. I look forward to your reply. I can't afford to go on holiday. I can't afford to go on holiday. I always enjoy cooking. I always enjoy cooking. I don't want to risk him losing his job. I don't want to risk him losing his job. They want me to go to Germany with them. They want me to go to Germany with them. Did you enjoy the film? Did you enjoy the film? Did it rain last night? Did it rain last night? I just can't eat hot food. I just can't eat hot food. I've got some questions for you. I've got some questions for you. I'm looking for some advice. I'm looking for some advice. I haven't got any eggs. I haven't got any eggs. She's always telling lies. She's always telling lies. He speaks fluent French. He speaks fluent French. I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving. I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving. We were at school together. We were at school together. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Smoking is not allowed in this restaurant. Smoking is not allowed in this restaurant. That was a really stupid thing to do. That was a really stupid thing to do.
Let's play a different game. Let's play a different game. Can you explain that point again? Can you explain that point again? His accent should improve with practice. His accent should improve with practice. I much prefer jazz to rock music. I much prefer jazz to rock music. I've asked her to prepare a report for the meeting. I've asked her to prepare a report for the meeting. I can't go on pretending any longer. I can't go on pretending any longer. The accident could have been prevented. The accident could have been prevented. She proceeded back to her office. She proceeded back to her office. The plan seemed to promise a new beginning. The plan seemed to promise a new beginning. He was proposed for the job of treasurer. He was proposed for the job of treasurer. Some pieces of music are protected by copyright. Some pieces of music are protected by copyright. He was proposed for the job of treasurer. He was proposed for the job of treasurer. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? He pulled his sweater on. He pulled his sweater on. She wishes to pursue a medical career. She wishes to pursue a medical career. They pushed the two desks together. They pushed the two desks together. Did you put sugar in my coffee? Did you put sugar in my coffee? She spent 7 years qualifying in law. She spent 7 years qualifying in law. If I don't get more money, I'll quit. If I don't get more money, I'll quit. You never know how he is going to react. You never know how he is going to react. I'm going to go to bed and read. I'm going to go to bed and read. I never realized how much it meant to you. I never realized how much it meant to you. Who would you recommend for the job? Who would you recommend for the job? We need to reduce the speed slightly. We need to reduce the speed slightly. I received a package from my mother. I received a package from my mother. It was a decision she would soon regret. It was a decision she would soon regret. She refused to accept that there was a problem. She refused to accept that there was a problem. He related the whole conversation to the police. He related the whole conversation to the police. I don't remember my first day at school. I don't remember my first day at school. I couldn't rely on John for information. I couldn't rely on John for information. I called to remind him about the party. I called to remind him about the party. I'm having my car repaired next week. I'm having my car repaired next week. I went to see a movie. I went to see a movie. I had assumed him to be French. I had assumed him to be French. Let me assure you that I will try to help you. Let me assure you that I will try to help you. That's not bad for a first attempt. That's not bad for a first attempt. How many people attend church every Sunday? How many people attend church every Sunday? This proposal has attracted a lot of interest. This proposal has attracted a lot of interest. She kept avoiding my eyes. She kept avoiding my eyes. At night he lay awake beside her. At night he lay awake beside her. He'll be here soon. He'll be here soon. She beat him at chess. She beat him at chess. She's studying to become a teacher. She's studying to become a teacher. Can I beg a favor of you? Can I beg a favor of you? We had to begin all over again. We had to begin all over again. I know I should have behaved differently. I know I should have behaved differently. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He bent and kissed her. He bent and kissed her. She bet me $20 that I wouldn't do it. She bet me $20 that I wouldn't do it. She was bitten by the dog. She was bitten by the dog. It's blowing a gale out there. It's blowing a gale out there. I'll put the kettle on to boil. I'll put the kettle on to boil. Can I borrow your umbrella? Can I borrow your umbrella? She bounced up and down excitedly on the bed. She bounced up and down excitedly on the bed. I don't know how to break it to him. I don't know how to break it to him. Don't forget to bring your books with you. Don't forget to bring your books with you. She's built a new career for herself. She's built a new career for herself. She burned all his letters. She burned all his letters. He felt he would burst with anger. He felt he would burst with anger. Where did you buy that dress? Where did you buy that dress? I couldn't hear what they were saying. I couldn't hear what they were saying. I'll take care of hiring the car. I'll take care of hiring the car. I never carry much money on me. I never carry much money on me. How many fish did you catch? How many fish did you catch? How do people celebrate New Year in your country? How do people celebrate New Year in your country? Fame hasn't really changed him. Fame hasn't really changed him. There's an increased demand for organic produce these days. There's an increased demand for organic produce these days. He described briefly what happened. He described briefly what happened. You cannot deny this opportunity to me. You cannot deny this opportunity to me. They didn't deserve to win. They didn't deserve to win. He is filled with conflicting desires. He is filled with conflicting desires. They've destroyed all the evidence. They've destroyed all the evidence. They determined to start early. They determined to start early. Some children develop more slowly than others. Some children develop more slowly than others. I disagree strongly with this idea. I disagree strongly with this idea. He was discovered hiding in the shed. He was discovered hiding in the shed. He refused to discuss it with me. He refused to discuss it with me. Why do you dislike him so much? Why do you dislike him so much? Viruses are often distributed via email. Viruses are often distributed via email. He went to Greece to go diving. He went to Greece to go diving. What are you doing this evening? What are you doing this evening? She is without a doubt the best player I know. She is without a doubt the best player I know. He dragged himself back home. He dragged himself back home. What would be your dream job? What would be your dream job? There'll be a fire drill sometime this morning. There'll be a fire drill sometime this morning. Let's go grab a drink. Let's go grab a drink. I'll drive you home. I'll drive you home. I think we'd better drop the subject. I think we'd better drop the subject. Is my shirt dry yet? Is my shirt dry yet? He earns about $40,000 a year. He earns about $40,000 a year. Would you like something to eat? Would you like something to eat? It is important to emphasize this point. It is important to emphasize this point. The software enables you to access the internet in seconds. The software enables you to access the internet in seconds. We're looking at ways to encourage recycling. We're looking at ways to encourage recycling. She has the ability to engage with young minds. She has the ability to engage with young minds. I hope you enjoy your trip. I hope you enjoy your trip. Please ensure that all lights are switched off. Please ensure that all lights are switched off. She's decided not to accept the job. She's decided not to accept the job. She accused him of lying. She accused him of lying. He had finally achieved success. He had finally achieved success. All applications will be acknowledged. All applications will be acknowledged. She has acquired a good knowledge of English. She has acquired a good knowledge of English. It's amazing how soon you adapt. It's amazing how soon you adapt. The juice contains no added sugar. The juice contains no added sugar. You'll quickly adjust yourself to student life. You'll quickly adjust yourself to student life. Let's just sit and admire the view. Let's just sit and admire the view. He admitted all his mistakes. He admitted all his mistakes. He adopted an air of indifference. He adopted an air of indifference. Don't you just adore that dress? Don't you just adore that dress? I'd advise extreme caution. I'd advise extreme caution. I'd give up work if I could afford it. I'd give up work if I could afford it. I agree with her analysis of the situation. I agree with her analysis of the situation. He took aim at the target and fired. He took aim at the target and fired. Smoking is not allowed in here. Smoking is not allowed in here. She announced that she'd given up smoking. She announced that she'd given up smoking. She apologized for being late. She apologized for being late. There appears to have been a mistake. There appears to have been a mistake. He's applied to join the army. He's applied to join the army. We do really appreciate your help. We do really appreciate your help. I approached the bank for a loan. I approached the bank for a loan. She doesn't approve of me leaving school this year. She doesn't approve of me leaving school this year. She's always arguing with her mother. She's always arguing with her mother. I'll speak to him if the occasion arises. I'll speak to him if the occasion arises. She arranged a loan with the bank. She arranged a loan with the bank. I'll wait until they arrive. I'll wait until they arrive. He's asking $2,000 for the car. He's asking $2,000 for the car. He stood back to allow us to enter. He stood back to allow us to enter. The league was formally established in 1920. The league was formally established in 1920. I didn't think people like that existed anymore. I didn't think people like that existed anymore. I needed to expand my possibilities of making a living. I needed to expand my possibilities of making a living. Do you really expect me to believe you? Do you really expect me to believe you? This pattern emerged clearly in the experiment. This pattern emerged clearly in the experiment. Let me explain what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. These questions have not been fully explored yet. These questions have not been fully explored yet. The bank refused to extend credit to them. The bank refused to extend credit to them. They had tried and they had failed. They had tried and they had failed. He fell from the fourth floor. He fell from the fourth floor. I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. The soldiers were trained to fight in the jungle. The soldiers were trained to fight in the jungle. Can you find my bag for me? Can you find my bag for me? She finished law school last year. She finished law school last year. The shoes don't fit properly. The shoes don't fit properly. She always flies business class. She always flies business class. His business folded and his wife left him. His business folded and his wife left him. I think we're being followed. I think we're being followed. I forgot to ask him for his address. I forgot to ask him for his address. I couldn't forgive him. I couldn't forgive him. The lake has frozen over. The lake has frozen over. I'll never get all this work finished. I'll never get all this work finished. Give me your name and address. Give me your name and address. I have to go to Rome on business. I have to go to Rome on business. The coffee is ground to a fine powder. The coffee is ground to a fine powder. I'm sure you'll grow to like her in time. I'm sure you'll grow to like her in time. She hung on for dear life. She hung on for dear life. Let's see what happens next week. Let's see what happens next week. I hate Monday mornings. I hate Monday mornings. Have you got a job yet? Have you got a job yet? Let me lead the way. Let me lead the way. I leaned back in my chair. I leaned back in my chair. She leapt out of bed. She leapt out of bed. Did you ever learn any languages? Did you ever learn any languages? She's leaving him for another man. She's leaving him for another man. She very kindly lent me her bicycle. She very kindly lent me her bicycle. He was lying down on the bed. He was lying down on the bed. She lifted back the sheet. She lifted back the sheet. Could you give me a light? Could you give me a light? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. I listened carefully to her story. I listened carefully to her story. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? He's lost his job. He's lost his job. She was in love with him. She was in love with him. He has always maintained his innocence. He has always maintained his innocence. He makes the most delicious cakes. He makes the most delicious cakes. You need to learn how to manage your time effectively. You need to learn how to manage your time effectively. Do I have any choice in the matter? Do I have any choice in the matter? May I ask why you took that decision? May I ask why you took that decision? What does this sentence mean? What does this sentence mean? He's gone to be measured for a new suit. He's gone to be measured for a new suit. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. He's never mentioned you before. He's never mentioned you before. You might try calling the help desk. You might try calling the help desk. I'll keep what you say in mind. I'll keep what you say in mind. He completely missed the joke. He completely missed the joke. These pills won't mix well with alcohol. These pills won't mix well with alcohol. I must go to the bank and get some money. I must go to the bank and get some money. You don't need to leave yet, do you? You don't need to leave yet, do you? I want you to observe all the details. I want you to observe all the details. I finally managed to obtain a copy of the report. I finally managed to obtain a copy of the report. More deaths occur in winter. More deaths occur in winter. He offered some useful advice. He offered some useful advice. She held the door open for them. She held the door open for them. I've placed an order for the CD. I've placed an order for the CD. I've organized a lot of school trips. I've organized a lot of school trips. It's good to have your own room. It's good to have your own room. She didn't participate in the discussion. She didn't participate in the discussion. I'll pay for the tickets. I'll pay for the tickets. Can you persuade him to come? Can you persuade him to come? Let's stick to our original plan. Let's stick to our original plan. You'll have to choose whether to buy it or not. You'll have to choose whether to buy it or not. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. She climbed up the stairs. She climbed up the stairs. How far have you come? How far have you come? Her father had committed suicide. Her father had committed suicide. How do these results compare with last year's? How do these results compare with last year's? Their products compete directly with ours. Their products compete directly with ours. All the guests complained about the noise. All the guests complained about the noise. You've made my life complete. You've made my life complete. Don't interfere in what doesn't concern you. Don't interfere in what doesn't concern you. Can you confirm what happened? Can you confirm what happened? He gave his consent for treatment. He gave his consent for treatment. I'd like some time to consider. I'd like some time to consider. You shouldn't have done it without consulting me. You shouldn't have done it without consulting me. This drink doesn't contain any alcohol. This drink doesn't contain any alcohol. The rain will continue into the evening. The rain will continue into the evening. I wasn't convinced by her arguments. I wasn't convinced by her arguments. Where did you learn to cook? Where did you learn to cook? Both sides incurred costs of over $50,000. Both sides incurred costs of over $50,000. We counted up our money. We counted up our money. She's always crawling to the boss. She's always crawling to the boss. I have to create a new website. I have to create a new website. I found him crying his eyes out. I found him crying his eyes out. She cut her finger on a piece of glass. She cut her finger on a piece of glass. Would you like a dance? Would you like a dance? How dare you talk to me like that? How dare you talk to me like that? Not all complaints are so easily dealt with. Not all complaints are so easily dealt with. I can't decide what to do. I can't decide what to do. Sentence was deferred for 6 months. Sentence was deferred for 6 months. I apologize for the delay in replying to you. I apologize for the delay in replying to you. The company will deliver free of charge. The company will deliver free of charge. I've heard about people like you. I've heard about people like you. He seemed to hesitate a second. He seemed to hesitate a second. I keep my private papers hidden. I keep my private papers hidden. I was hit by a falling stone. I was hit by a falling stone. She was holding a large box. She was holding a large box. I hopped on the next train. I hopped on the next train. All we can do now is wait and hope. All we can do now is wait and hope. I really need a hug. I really need a hug. Hurry up or we'll be late. Hurry up or we'll be late. Does it hurt a lot? Does it hurt a lot? Did you identify all the pictures correctly? Did you identify all the pictures correctly? We cannot afford to ignore their advice. We cannot afford to ignore their advice. I started to imagine what he might say. I started to imagine what he might say. I never meant to imply any criticism. I never meant to imply any criticism. I was young and easily impressed. I was young and easily impressed. I need to improve my English. I need to improve my English. Does the price include tax? Does the price include tax? These new features can easily be incorporated. These new features can easily be incorporated. She indicated that I was to sit down. She indicated that I was to sit down. He went to inform them of his decision. He went to inform them of his decision. He quietly but firmly insisted. He quietly but firmly insisted. I'll need some help installing the software. I'll need some help installing the software. I never intended to hurt you. I never intended to hurt you. Let me introduce myself. Let me introduce myself. He invested his money in stocks. He invested his money in stocks. He is being investigated for illegal business dealings. He is being investigated for illegal business dealings. Can you jump over that fence? Can you jump over that fence? Can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? Don't kick the ball too hard. Don't kick the ball too hard. She kissed him on both cheeks. She kissed him on both cheeks. I don't know them personally. I don't know them personally.